Because you got to understand the spiritual aspect of things, right? But in order to understand the spiritual aspect of things, you got to understand your mind. You got to understand what's being done right now in the world. All that's being done like that for a reason. Let me tell you what they're doing in Houston right now, Jay. You ever heard of and this man broke it down to me the other
Oh,
morning,
sorry.
cloud seeding. They seeding the clouds down here, right?
Oh, yeah, we know about that. They're doing
Now,
it in Australia as well.
They do it here too.
yeah, it's been
Oh,
raining all
Yeah.
week, bro. All week it's been raining. So why after a hurricane you gonna seed these clouds like that to bring storms all week, bro? Now everybody's scared the lights gonna go off again and all this and that. Don't you see what's going on? They doing that
We
for a
know.
reason, fam.
We
They
know
do,
what's going
yeah.
on.
So I tell my children like, y'all better see what's going on, but don't bring that shit in this house. You feel me? We neutral over here. We see what's going on this side. We see what's going on this side. Yeah, you want to play tug of war with my energy, but don't let none of it affect you. And that's the best thing to do right now is to go beyond human shit.
Yeah.
And people trip out with me when I tell them I don't care, dude. Me learning this game made me not care about nothing. If somebody coming to me with a problem and you in the situation, I'm in the situation too. The world don't care. You're not gonna get me to polarize or give you my opinion on something that has nothing to do with me.
What I was saying to Solomon is talk and speak your truth as it is. And don't worry what people think. That's a big thing. We might be coming around to it all the time, but there's obviously the lesson that all comes forth with it, you know?
yeah, that's huge even for me too, is just like being able to talk and say the thing and not, even what I was just saying that can be said very controversial to a lot of people, but I'm standing in my truth and I'm feeling comfortable expressing that because I'm supported in this room of people that I know understand me and understand my opinion and like trust that I'm not saying anything out of militia or like out of trying to hurt someone.
Well, they should know. They should know, right? If you say something, if you said something to me, you're saying something to me in the way you are or Di is, and I know exactly what kind of person you are. You're telling it to me for my own better good. There's people out there who will go, Danny, you should be doing that, but you can see there's a different aspect to their opinion.
You got to just keep doing what you're gonna do and let whoever's gonna resonate find you and stop putting so much pressure and expectation on yourself of this is going to be the video to hit 1 million views, this is going to be the video to get another 100 followers, this video has the most impact that I've ever put out and it's going to get like I'm banking on this one to fucking
get too much importance. It's too important.
Well, it's law of
literally
importance.
just have to share from the heart, share the wisdom.
Can't go wrong with that. Yeah, you spoke your truth. Exactly.
And stop putting so much pressure on who's hearing it, whether they give a shit or not. Like, just put it out there, knowing that for you that felt right at the time.
Solomon, just saying about what
someone needed to hear it at the time.
Yeah, what you need to hear, mate. I told you, don't worry about what, mate. People aren't going to hear you sometimes. Who gives a shit? You've got such knowledge.
You did say that too.
Time.
Sometimes you get on YouTube and shit. That's a whole other thing. Like, I put all my heart into this. I'm like, I got nothing, but like, it ain't about that. But then there'll be that one person that comments, like, oh my God, that's what I really need to hear. Thanks. You just say it. And it's like, that was for that one person. It might not have been for everybody.
Because tripping on the numbers and understand what I'm about to say. Sometimes too many numbers draw the wrong attention.
Yes, I'm starting to learn that with you. I love TikTok, but YouTube's different, man. I'm just not really.
YouTube's solely bloody, you have to promote, which is fine. You got to promote and stuff, but there's something going on with that one. I don't know. TikTok's a bit more free speech, but you can get more.
If it's not something super polarized on YouTube or like shock value, even like thumbnails and stuff, then like people are clicking on that. And then you know what? That's not what I'm just being authentic, being true, and whoever sees it sees. Like, I'm not gonna be fake and like put something just to get like attention, like do some shock value shit. Like, I'm just not. That's not me. I'm never gonna do that. I don't feel the need to. I mean, I might say some things with some attitude, like that's my personality, but I'm not like trying to like, oh, I'm doing this just to get, some views or something, That's
like
wrong energy. Clickbait. That's what I meant to say.
It's too much of that going on. But let me tell you something. That's what they fall for. That's the
That's the
esoteric
polarizing we're
candy.
talking about. Yeah, that's exactly
Yeah,
what
that's
we're
that's
talking
that's what they fall for. So that's what they want. You know, they want that. You got to understand that dopamine hit that
about. Yeah,
everybody is addicted to. You
yeah,
see what I'm saying?
I know about that.
It's only the ones that, yeah, you feel me? Like I was just gonna say, you should know about it. We came from off of some substances that we didn't know. Rather, it was day from night. I've been there. You feel me? So that's what they look for, man. They look for that shock value. They
Yeah.
freaking people, man. But that's not what you do, Diana. What everybody do that's at this table right now. Our stuff is not for the masses.
Yeah,
So if
that's
you
what
think
I'm
you're
starting to
gonna
learn.
just
Yeah,
blow
yeah,
up
yeah.
doing this, yeah, no, you're not. It's for the ones that sit in silence, that
And that are
suffer
doing
in
work and they
silence.
actually are trying to do like actual inner work because other people that have watched mine that are like maybe they could be family members or people I knew from my past, they have no idea what
Hmm.
the fuck I'm talking. Like it's like I'm speaking their language, but certain people are
Yeah,
starting to come on though. I've said certain things and certain people they start listening, they're like, oh, but they're just at a different level.
yeah.
And I'm like, and I explain it to them sometimes, and it is good to see people start to like it's at least planting seeds to but not everybody's meant to wake up or be at a certain level of,
Yeah,
like
not at
a
this
lot of
time.
people are way too distracted, honestly, to even like do all like the inner work and
A
go
lot of
within
them are. A lot of them are just ooh, well, you don't know why I'm about to say this, but a lot of them are just
NPC
really an energy source. Mm-hmm.
and that. Yeah,
It's an energy source. They like say for instance, if I wanted to get at least 100 people's attention on a certain level, we can come up with an easy example on something if we're gonna go negative. But if I wanted to get that 100 people's attention, which means these 100 people gonna think exactly how I want them to think, adding on that mental strength to what I want to be. You know, it's like that. If you get what I'm saying, I don't want this
yeah,
to be shut down in no type of way. So
Yeah.
yeah,
I could try to make this seem as crazy, but I'm gonna say it like this here. If I'm gonna put some content out that's gonna convince 100 women that they don't need a man in their life, they can do it all on their own. Throwing off balance right there
yeah,
because we all need each other. You see, that's what we do. We help the ones that's really trying to balance themselves.
yeah.
We've been through it already. You feel me? Now,
Solomon.
when, huh?
So Sarah's got a message for you.
Yeah, I've got a message for you, and I feel like it's good for all of us because we're all
Hmm.
putting content out. The really cool thing about us putting things on the internet is as we share while we're evolving, that content is there for fucking ever. Even if
Yeah.
we take
Yeah,
it
It's
down,
timeless. It's
yeah,
timeless. Yeah, it's
yeah.
timeless.
Because they turn
so
spirituality into a
even
fad
if
now.
we've evolved, so even if we're evolving past the version of us that put that message out,
Yeah,
that old message that somebody will resonate with when they finally meet up with that
yeah,
frequency or that energy and they're ready for that message, they can still find it.
yeah.
It's still going to be out there for them when they're ready to
You
receive it.
archive all your stuff, like all your content. Yeah, that's why I want
Exactly.
for
So
my channel or my TikTok. Yeah,
anybody can find it when they're ready for that level of information to come hit them. So if we're continually evolving while we put out all this information, people that are where we were at 3 years ago can still resonate, find something we've put out and resonate and catch up if they feel
yeah,
that they're at that point where they want to do
yeah,
that. So even if you're putting out content, you're like, I want more people to hear this, you just have to be patient because when
yeah.
they're ready for it, they'll find it. They'll find a message that you're not even resonating with anymore, but that was your starting point that can now come and help them.
Okay,
I have
going back
old
to
video. I have old videos even on YouTube that I made in a year. I was like, I'm not even. Yeah, that I had that happen where like someone was watching something from like 2 years ago. I don't really resonate with that as much personally, but like but it helps someone. It's like that's an example. Yeah. Yeah.
Solomon, did you
Yeah.
hear what I
But go
said?
back to it. Huh? Oh,
Did
I
you
heard
hear what I
everything.
said when I was
Hmm.
talking?
I heard
Okay, he has
everything.
his headphones
Okay,
on.
yeah, good, because that was a message for you. And it was about relieving yourself of the importance or the expectation that you want people to see this right now because that's what's resonating with you. When people are ready
Oh,
for that, they'll find it. It might take
okay.
We think
Monster
differently
girls,
than a lot of people, honestly. Yeah. A lot of the
Yeah.
masses don't think that way.
You have to have faith that you felt the call to put that message out. And when the
Mhm.
people are ready to receive it, they'll receive it. And that's all you got to do when you
Yeah.
make your content. Just know that when the people
Okay.
are ready, they'll find you. They'll find your content. They'll hear that one
Okay.
thing that you spewed out. They'll resonate and they'll go read that book that you mentioned and they'll come back and they'll look at your content and they'll catch up with you. You know what I mean? Like
Okay.
you just got
Yeah.
to put it out there, knowing that when it's ready to be found by the right individuals, it'll be found. And just every single time you make a piece of content, just let that be your intention.
Yeah. You just help me. You just help me with a void phase. Okay. Okay. So just do it. And I've been getting that, sister. I've been getting that, but I be so much in the ego sometimes, want to do it myself. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
like after I did this little, I could say that on here. After I did one of these little moon rituals, right?
We're
Powerful.
going to
This
do
this
another
was
5 minutes
powerful. This
to
was
let you
good.
talk, mate. Go for it.
I had a whole lot to say, but I see how what's
That's
going
okay,
on.
mate.
Now watch
Go
as
for
soon
it.
as this podcast over that they gonna go right back to being a regular boring day. Watch. But
Summarize it for us, friend.
this is what I want to tell y'all in a nutshell, right? What's going on in the world right now? Don't give nothing to it.
Yeah.
Don't give not a liquid energy to it. If you're gonna give some energy to it, right? You come in a form of understanding. They
Yeah.
hate that shit. I'm telling
Understanding
y'all what
both
I know.
sides, even and like seeing,
You feel me?
Yeah.
You feel me? So even with this Massey thing, yeah, that's a so-called black woman. But
Hey, look,
I'm not getting involved in that. You feel me? Yeah, look up the Massey
I'll
lady.
look it up.
They got everybody talking about that right now. The reason why you don't know about it because you are not on that vibrational frequency. You get it?
Yeah.
That's why you don't know about it. But now
What
once
about
you find
the
out about it,
Hawk Tua girl? The Hawk Tua girl, that's a
Oh,
whole
that
other thing.
was
I'm not even
just
getting
girl,
started
look,
on
guy,
that.
it was
That's a
3 days
psyop.
ago. I
That's a
just figured
psyop,
out what
by the
that
way.
was.
Go
Yes,
watch
it
the
was.
Paris
All
Olympics.
this is.
Hey,
It's a psyop.
Solomon, Paris Olympics, mate. Go and watch that.
It's too
Okay.
much. It's so
Okay.
stupid, man.
You see,
I can't
they're trying
even.
to
This
get
is so
everybody
dumb.
on a
It's a
certain mental
circus. It's a
frequency,
fucking
fam.
circus. Yeah.
It's
It is a
all it
fucking
is.
circus.
Oh,
We're a
sister,
we're the
watch how the
ringmasters of
circus
the
is
fucking
about to start.
circus.
They're trying to get everybody's attention right now.
Bro,
Right now, this energy that's shifted.
don't focus on your
Don't
well-being
give
and
a
don't give
fuck,
a fuck.
fam.
That's how you win.
Yes,
That's how you win the game. I mean,
can't
you should
care.
always like stand up for. I mean, there are certain things you should care about. I'm not saying you should care about anything, but that kind of shit, man, it just
Don't give a fuck about it.
yeah,
Fuck
Oh,
them.
the
yeah,
Hawk 2
Because they
girl was
want you
hilarious.
like that.
yeah.
They want you like that. You got to understand there's a difference between feeding on and feeding off of. You see?
Some of the
So
song
so so
remixes to the Hawk 2 girl are pretty funny. I'm not gonna lie. Some of but I'm trying not to even
some of
watch
it
stuff like
is.
that.
But
But
I
it's
thought
all
I
over my
would admit three
algorithm.
days ago.
It's everywhere, man. But it's so hard. Like she's
See,
getting
they want your
deals.
attention.
She's getting 30K to go on shows, to go on podcasts. Like, dude,
She sold $60,000 worth of hats in one day.
and she's
apparently.
making merch, yeah. And then we're sitting here doing inspirational stuff. I'm not gonna lie, like I was a little bit irritated because I was trying to I created a video right from my heart with a good message, and then I see Hawk 2 girl coming in like I'm not gonna lie, I did get a little bit like, man, like I'm trying to put a good message out, and I have to dumb
Facts.
myself down
I
to
just
like
have to
get
walk
Facts.
up and
Look, you did a video the other day,
That's the
Diana,
lowest
that
common
hit
denominator.
everything on the freaking head, right? And I looked at those numbers. I'm like, why is my sister getting these weak numbers? But you
yeah,
see something that's so
yeah.
mundane.
It's irritating. I'm not gonna lie, it is
Understand the
irritating. Yeah,
psyop. It's a
yeah,
psyop.
yeah.
It's a psyop. These freaking people, like, and I know my brother want me to talk freely and be open, but if I be so open, they gonna mute my stuff. I crack the waves
Nah,
open
you got to
because
We
talk,
I
can
know
mate.
edit
what's
it out.
going on. Okay, by you seeing that, sister, start knowing how they are on the mental level.
Yeah,
You feel me? If they gonna steal your soul, they gonna take your mind.
yeah.
You got to
We're going to be
understand that.
strong,
You get it?
Solomon.
Huh?
We're going to be strong,
Let
my
me show you
friend.
how. You got to. Let me show you how possession works. Right? Possession work like this here. If I can get your mind, I already got your body. You feel me? I can get that body to do whatever the fuck I want it to do. But once I get your mind and once I get to your heart, get it?
It's
Now I got your
over.
power. Now I got everything. Now you can't do nothing because I'm on your mind, I'm on your heart, and I'm already running your body. That's what's going on right now. You got to understand the change of the guard. We are reaching critical mass, ladies and gentlemen. A lot of people not gonna make this shift. They're
Yeah.
not gonna make it. They're not gonna make it. They don't want to face their demons. They don't want to come back in the body.
That's what
Okay,
happened with my mom,
they
honestly.
don't
Like,
want to
I
come back
really
in the
start to
body.
look at it now. I see it from different
Yeah,
perspective now. Yeah,
yeah.
man. Yeah.
Because when you come back in the body, you got to feel everything that's going on. You got to you come back in the body. So they try to keep you so much in here till you numb
Yeah.
to what's going on. You don't know what's going on. You not in tune. You got to
Yeah.
get that mind back in that body. You see? Otherwise, what are you doing? But they don't want to feel nothing. They don't want to see what they do. They don't want to feel their own shit. I'm telling you what I know. I'm telling you what I know. You got to incorporate it and bring the three into the one, man. You got to do it. If you're not doing that, you're not doing nothing. Whatever feeling that comes up in your body, you bring your conscious awareness to that because it's trying to tell you something.
We were just talking about that earlier with Pilates and yoga. I've been going to a wellness center and doing more of
Yeah,
that
man,
kind of
come back in the body.
it's
Come
helping.
back in
Like,
the
it's
body.
really, I have a
Come
lot of
back in
trauma
the
in my
body.
body.
Don't let
Yeah. And
nobody
Go
take
to
that body.
nature.
yeah.
Because
Go
they
out to
can
nature
take it.
like we
They can
have been.
take it.
We've been going out to all
Yeah,
these
they can
nature
take it.
walks, connecting with the
Hmm.
animals, all that stuff. We're going back to the primal.
Back
In
to the
some way,
basics.
primal
Back to the
instinct of what we're
basics,
doing.
man. Yeah.
We got to. It always goes.
Grounding yourself. You gotta ground yourself right now with everything. You
Yeah,
have to.
exactly.
Like, I go barefoot in the grass almost every single day. I'm sitting out there.
What? I don't care if my feet burning on that concrete. I'm
Yeah.
gonna go find me some grass for a little while.
Yeah.
If not, I'm gonna do some type of mental training. Do not
Yeah.
let nothing take over your
Yeah, you
body.
have to.
It's enough that we give our power to people. We
Yeah.
give away so much shit to people that make us feel some type of way to the point where we don't know what the fuck to do anymore. You got to come back in the body. It ain't nothing wrong with coming back in the body. They say you're not the body, but damn it, you need that body. You got to manifest. You need to know how it feel for something. They taking that shit
You're
away.
not the body, but you cannot be on this planet without your body. So
Boom,
right with your body.
That's it. Work with it.
boom. You got to be one with it. You got to be one with it. If you're not at one with the body and you just in the mind, how are you saying you are in tune? You're not in tune to nothing. You're
Yeah.
not in tune to nothing. You just now getting on the bandwidth when you in your mind. Understand bandwidth, understand frequency, understand vibration. That's here. That's
Yeah.
here. You feel me? Now the vibration, that shit flows all through your fucking body. But how are you vibing? What do you find as a high vibration? Now, understand this. What may be a high vibration to you might not be a high vibration to another person. So when you work in the law of vibration, you don't worry about it the next motherfucker. It don't work that way. That's why all these so-called evil people out here doing this and doing that, but really from an occult perspective is no harm, no foul. They figure something out. They taking the minds of the masses, bro. They under some type of egregore that's serving them, fam. Like, so you can't be mad at it. But for us, you feel me? I'm gonna say this and I'm gonna go in a minute.
Yeah. We'll go.
Don't be afraid to get back in that body.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're gonna feel some shit. Feel that shit.
That's
Feel
what
it.
you need to. Yeah.
How deep you can go.
That's the message.
Yes, see how deep you can
How
go.
we
Because
started the episode too was
Yeah.
talking about how we got to come back into the body. We got to self-empower ourselves, stop giving our
Yes.
power away. That's how we started
Yes.
the whole conversation, and I love that it's come full circle like this. So keep going. Yeah.
Yes, then you're gonna know how to move in the room. When you come back in your body, the best time to come back in your body is when you around so many people. Come back in your body. Sense what's going on around here. Feel everything. Move in the room because you're gonna know where to go, what not to go. You're gonna know what to do and what not to do. You stay in your mind around a bunch of people, you're gonna continue to, they're gonna get all in your head. You're gonna be looking at this and looking at that. You in paranoia. Fuck all that. You come
Yeah.
back in your
I've
body
had times
and
where I got
learn.
like, yeah.
And you learn.
It creates anxiety, like social anxiety. But if you're in your body, you can start to notice, like, okay, my stomach has a little bit of butterflies, my heart's starting to race, I'm getting a little bit of clammy, I'm starting to feel like my body wants to withdraw. Maybe I should move myself from this room. Maybe I should,
it could be an empty room.
maybe I need to like take a break from this group of people and just check in with myself. Or maybe, you know, like you're feeling electric, you're feeling alive, like everything feels really good, and you know that you're in the right place, and you can dive deeper into that safety of that social circle and that situation. But if you're not right with your body, you're gonna get stuck in those paranoid thoughts or those like ego-based thoughts that are pushing and pulling you in ways that aren't necessarily calibrated for your body and your energy.
Exactly.
So they're more calibrated to other people's frequencies. But when
Yeah.
you get the body, it's easier to calibrate to your own. It's easier to empower yourself to know this is what my body needs in this moment. This is how I'm reacting. This is what I need to do to follow through on that and to honor that.
Yeah.
So yeah, like when you're in your body, you can actually gauge. But when
Yeah.
you're not, it's like an overwhelming autopilot experience.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, and that's what a lot of people doing. That's why they hate their job. That's why they hate themselves. That's because they don't know themselves. They don't know they don't know how to
Everybody
do
has anxiety.
Mhm.
They absolutely,
Everybody's
they're
having
out there.
panic
It's an out of body,
attacks.
yeah. And they've got the ego. The ego's been filled with the tall poppy. You go, I've got to be this. I've got to be that. I've got to put content out. All this shit.
So stressed out trying to be
Yeah.
something that they're not,
Trying to
Yeah.
and
become
putting themselves in a
Mm.
position of like
Yeah.
expressing as not self instead of
Yeah.
through authenticity.
You gotta
And it's
make that
hard to get you. But
job.
the main thing is the last message I would say is, as I said, and I think this is the part of the journey that I've been on, is actually show up for yourself, but show up for yourself in every way and understand where you're at and give the message where
Yeah.
you are. But don't
Yeah.
forget where you've come from and what
Yeah.
you've actually learned.
Yeah.
On that note, ladies and gentlemen, we're gonna call it. But I want to thank Solomon King 50. You can find him anywhere on social media. He's a wonderful man. He's got so much knowledge. We've got Diana from Trailblazers Universe. Again, you'll find her everywhere, but make sure you hashtag. You can hashtag Solomon King, or you can hashtag Trailblazers Universe to find it, or actually live theories, which I'll talk about. We've got my little friend here, the Pixie, the Raven, the most powerful woman in the universe over here, Big Soul Healing Sarah over here in Vancouver, could be my new home. And of course, myself, Jake from Journey of a Whitefeather. I'm going to go and chase some bears. I'm not even going. I saw the signal in the air.
Yeah, I love y'all, man.
He's calling. My friend, my partner's calling me. I think I need to go and save the world. But this has been Life Theories. Thank you so much. Hashtag Life Theories on Spotify, on Instagram, Facebook. We're everywhere. If you got a DM, please give us a question. We'll answer it. We'll catch you soon. Thanks so much for joining us. And always be yourself and live your purpose and live within your heart. There's 4 people here. And big shout out to the Seaman, Cortez Medford, the man of Seaman.
Cortez, baby.
Guy has lost it. And the man of Seaman, the great man, the spiritual gangster, Cortez Medford. He'll be on very, very soon. Might be on tomorrow. Take care from Life Theories. We'll see you soon.
Love y'all.
Bye. Stay neutral.
Yeah.
Sir.